Alright guys, Jotun here, back with another video. Not been too long since my last one. So what we're going to talk about today? Well, I've never had a kid of my own. My new lady friend happens to have a 7-year-old son, and of course I know that, you know, I suppose a lot more stimulation around the kids become more aware of their surroundings, and you know, they're open to new and different things than even I was in my generation, you know, in the first 10 years of my life. But I can't get over like how switched on a child of 7 years old can be, and it's made me think a hell of a lot. Just the way they can pick up on things, you know, sort of depending on what's going around them or what sort of environment they're in. And I just find the whole thing amazing. And if I'm honest, it's very, very humbling, because I think it goes back to kind of, you know, a child's innocence. You know, by their very nature, because they haven't had the life experience, children, I would have thought, would tended to be more, you know, innocent about things, and, you know, they might see things sort of very black and white. But recently, since I've got to know the kid, I realised that it's just amazing that the things that they pick up on and the things that they say, and how just in tune they are with their emotions. Now, obviously, they still deal and react with things, you know, a lot differently than adults. You know, they're not sort of they're not as, you know, they're not as cynical as adults, obviously. But still, it just amazes me. It's kind of hard for me to talk about, in one respect, because I don't want to broadcast other people's business on YouTube, but there's also the aspect of the absent parent, or, you know, if the parents sort of split up or it doesn't work out, how you know, how different each parent can be with the child. I know if it was me talking, I know full well that if I ever split with somebody I had a child with, I'd make sure I saw that kid as much as I could. But in this case, the father is just waste of space doesn't even cover it. I mean, he'll sort of, when he sort of rings the kid up to speak to him, it's like a minute conversation, and you know, it's sort of the same old spiel every single time. Whereas when I speak to him, you know, I can be on the phone for him upwards of half an hour. You know, because I think at the end of the day, even if they are in tune with their emotions and they seem a lot older than their years, they're still kids. They're still kids, and they still need, you know, somebody to be, well, like I am, completely and utterly nuts. But they need that. They still need that. I think that kind of gets lost in some people, whether they, I'm not saying they view the kid as a burden or anything like that, but they definitely have an odd way of sort of speaking and interacting with their own child. Yeah, and it kind of bums me out, because my girlfriend's son. He's an amazing little boy. He really is. I've never known a kid that makes me laugh and smile as much as he's done, and he doesn't know it yet, but he's affected me in a big way, and I'm sure he'll work it out in the fullness of time. But I hope I've had some effect on him already. Just giving him the attention that he needs, and the sort of stimulation that he needs, because he still needs to be sort of a child at heart, if you like, and not to get down too much. But he's so in tune with his emotions that it's kind of hard to what the right choice of word is. It's just kind of hard to not react in a way like he was an adult. You still got to remember that he's a kid, but just when I talk to him, I just find myself just amazed at like how in tune he is. I mean, it's affected me quite a lot, and in a really good way. Nothing negative at all. But yeah, I just wanted to make a video just to say that kids are fucking amazing. They're amazing, and I love the kids a bitch. So yeah, I know it was might be a bit of a rambling video, but I hope I got my point across anyway. And I'll see you on the next one. Alright, see you later guys. Joking out.